Hey y'all, hey. Happy Sunday of Labor Day weekend. Happy day 2 of all things vintage and thrifted fall event. So if you're seeing this, you're probably catching the replay. You can say hi, tell me you stopped on in. We're gonna make something fun and fallish from a fence picket and a Christmas stocking. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about it and catch you up on my project and get right to it. I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes for Tracy to get me shared in. Hey Cindy, how are you? And I'm gonna share myself around too. So what are y'all doing? What have you done this holiday weekend? Hi Deborah, how are ya? Are you guys here to see it either go well or not? Hi Pam, hi Amy, how are you doing? Have you all done anything fantastic this holiday weekend? Or have you just chilled and relaxed? All of those things are okay, by the way. All of those things are okay. I've done a little bit of all of that. I've done a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of things I was supposed to, a little bit of things I'm not supposed to, and some resting. So let me pull up some comments. Yeah, hey Misty, hi Carrie, hi. So we got a couple more minutes. Hey Michelle. So if you joined in on the replay and you want to get right to the project, I understand you. You will need to fast forward about 3 minutes and we're going to get shared in. We are in day 2 of DIY days for all things vintage and thrifted, and it's all fall. So we're going to get shared in about 1 minute by Tracy, and then we'll get things started with our project. So I've got us a nice good start, and then that way we should be able to finish it up. So we'll see how it goes. So hey Cynthia, hi Nicole, hi Mary, what's up lady? Yeah, on this Sunday morning. So we've already had breakfast, and we have breakfast on the Blackstone. Anybody here like to grill your breakfast? It's really good. Plus cleanup, it's amazing. Nothing better. So, and plus if it's on the grill, my husband does it. Winning, right? So easy on the dishes. I don't really have to do it, you know. Hey Lindsay. Hey Carlene, what's up lady? What's up? All right, it looks like we're about to get shared in. I'm just gonna wait to see Miss Tracy tell me hi and tell me we are good and shared in. Yeah, so if you are not following all things vintage and thrifted, you really should. It's exactly what it says, all things vintage and thrifted. So we've had some makers make things on antique items, repaint things, refinish things, stenciling old suitcases. I mean, there has been a gamut of projects. It's been amazing. So I'm gonna try to, do them justice and their creators justice. For those of you, hey Michelle, enjoy. For those of you that know me, know I am not necessarily a vintage person. I am a wreath maker, and I make, sorry, that's my dog Frank. I'm a wreath maker and I make home and holiday decor. However, I got my whole start by making over things like furniture and things like that. So I love DIY. So I hope that you like my take on this. And I might not beat it up quite as much as some of you like with the chippy look, but this is just to give you an idea, and you can take it anywhere you want to. So welcome on in, come on in. Again, my name is Heather. This is my page, Velvet and Vines Design. Hi Tracy, looks like we're getting shared in. So I'm gonna get things started. We are going to make a fall gnome using an old picket. This is a fence picket. Okay, now sometimes these just have a point at the top. I happen to be lucky enough to get one that had a decoration. So you could really, if it's just the point at the top, you could really go in all kinds of different directions. Okay, I was just kind of playing around with the paint look, but I'm going to show you what we did. So this came all battered up. You can see that it has some rotted pieces here. I had to sand off and all of that. And what we did to start prepping it is I spray painted it this soft caramel or warm caramel. Okay, now you can use any color, but that's what I chose for my base color. So I did both sides of this soft caramel. Now, I wanted to try out my paint technique because I wanted to use something that gave me a little bit of a chip, a little bit of a distress, but not a whole ton of it. And I didn't want to do a crackle or anything like that. So I'm going to show you what I did, but this is the effect we get. And what I'm going to do with this piece is I'm going to make this a two-sider. This I'm going to finish to be Christmas, but this we're doing together. Okay, so you're not going to miss any of that. I just kind of wanted you to see where we're going with it. Okay, so we at least have our base paint. This is going to be the top of our gnome. This is going to be his hat, and then we're going to put his beard here, and I'm going to paint little black, we'll just call them lumps for lack of a better word, down here that are going to be his feet. Okay, so, and we're also going to do some fun things with some stencil. And how we're going to get his beard is I'm going to reuse a Christmas stocking I got from Hobby Lobby on clearance last year when Christmas was ending. So that's what we're going to use for the fur for his beard. And I've been playing around a little bit about how to cut this best without looking like, you know, I'm shedding fur, but we're going to try our best. And then, of course, we're going to adorn him and all of that good stuff. So let's jump right into it. I am actually using Vaseline to get the technique that I want where I can just go over and rough up the paint. So I'm going to go down with Vaseline I'm going to point you down first. There we go. And I have a limited time, so I promise you, come on in, say hello, tell me where you're joining from. If I don't get to your comment here, I promise you I'll go back and I'll read it and comment. And I really appreciate you being here. So hi, hi. Thank you, Misty. Thank you. I hope so. I hope it's good. Hey, Mary, how are you, lady? Enjoying this weather? I am. All right, so I have Vaseline right here on my plate, and I just take a little bit on my hand, and I just smear it, kind of in scattered sections, and I really like the edges because I want them to look a little beat up. And then you can see here where I did the other side, and I went ahead and did the sides for us because, you know, we don't want to paint all that much, right? So I'm just trying to marry that up. Now, I will have a little brim, so you're not going to see all of this, like down to the very bottom, because I have a brim to his hat that we're going to make out of fabric. But, all right. So that's all I'm going to do. And again, you can do as much or as little as you want. So I'm just going to go in with some chalk paint. There we go. And we're just going to do 2 coats. It'll be pretty quick. And, oh, here. It's because I was already doing something. So this is where I can maybe spend a little more time on paying attention to. Thank you, Joy. Now, look, I have a ton of different ways. Not a ton, but a couple of different ways. We're going to make a tag for him. I've got all kinds of little ideas to share with you on ways that you can make it your own. Including adding some of these ladies that I happen to be so lucky to be in Craft Around the Clock with can make those primitive candles, and they are stinking adorable. Having one of those in between his little feet on the bottom of it would be so cute if it's sitting on your porch. You know what I mean? So little things like that, just little ideas that you can add to it. We're going to make him fallish. That's what we're here to do. So he's going to be sweater weather. Sweater weather is my inspiration, okay? So that's why I really love these brown caramel tones. And yeah, that's what we're going to kind of go with. Some flowers. But you can take this any direction you want to. Farmhouse with black and white. You can go woodland. You can also do more DIY, and instead of doing the fur for his beard, you could go to the Dollar Tree and get those mop heads, and that could be his beard. That is stinking adorable, very primitive, especially if you have the fence posts that have the point at the top and doesn't have all of this like decorative. You know, this decorative part doesn't really lend to like a primitive look, but that one does. So I'm going to dry this really quick, and it's going to look crackly. Oop, my shirt. Anybody here done this technique before? I'm going to point this down so you can, you know, watch paint dry. That's what we all love to do, right? Watch paint dry. So, hi, Kim. Hey, Cindy. What's up, lady? Thanks, friends, for being here. Hi, Laura from Vegas. Nice. That's where Jennifer from She's Crafty USA is. So you can see here how it looks a little bit chippy. I don't know if you can tell, but it's starting to look almost like a crackled look if you haven't done this before. Now we're gonna go over with a second coat. Sometimes that second coat can lift up a little bit. Here's the thing, I don't really care because I like how it adds texture. I want it to look beat up, like it's been years. You know, why is it that we do that, y'all? We go out, we buy something thrifted, or, you know, for this piece, I found this fence picket at the Habitat for Humanity. I love Habitat for Humanity. Anybody else with me on that? We find it in this distressed, tattered way. This thing had mud all over it and everything. And I clean it up to then beat it back up. Like, what do we do? I don't know. Hi, Linda from British Columbia, Canada. Thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. Come on in. Hi, Simple Spruce. Becky. I knew your name. Hi, Becky. So for those of you that are new to me, my name is Heather. I'm Velvet and Vines Design. Hi, Eileen. You tried Vaseline and you messed it up. Hi, Eileen. Creative Eye by Design, or Creative Eye Design by Eileen. Sorry, she is actually a gnome maker. Like, talk about a gnome professional. That would be Miss Eileen. You should check out her page and her work on her handcrafted gnomes. So this is by no means anything like what she does. He has no hands, no nothing. So see how I said sometimes it'll lift up, that Vaseline, but it's okay. For me, I'm all right with it because I like how when I go back over it, it's almost like, you know when you mess up your nail polish on your nails and then you try to go back over it and you fix it and it's like gumpy? I kind of like this for this part because it gives it like this more distressed look when it's dried and I go over it with the sanding paper. So for me, I'm all right with it. So I'm just going over with a second coat. Nothing perfect. We're not going for perfect, obviously. All right, and we'll dry that. Dry it a little bit, and then we're just really gonna work on the bottom of it while the rest of it's drying. But I do wanna give it a nice opportunity to dry, so let's give it one quick coat. Hi from Wisconsin, Mary. Thanks for joining. Yes, you crackle with glue. Yeah, I did that pumpkin, that primitive pumpkin with the glue, the Elmer's glue crackle. In fact, I still have it on my table, right here. I just love sticking everything in paint. So I still have it on my table. All the crackling methods that we can use, right? And then they really make some cool products that do it pretty well too. I was watching, I think it was Made on the Loop yesterday. I think she did a piece that she crackled and it was gorgeous. All the veins she got in that crackle was awesome. You love that. You have something fun to watch while you prep your mannequins. Yay, Susan, I love it. Hey, Debbie from Florida. How are you, lady? Such a neat shape of this one. Yes, yeah, they had a whole box of them, of these pickets. And I was like, I had no idea what I was going to make with it. I do that a lot. I'll get something, I have no idea what I'm going to make with it, and then it'll come to me. So I had this, and in my mind, honestly, I was going to make, so I'm a boy mom. And I love to make things with purpose, like they have a use. So I love to make things over, you know, give it a new life, but I like it to have a use. So in my mind, I thought, ooh, I'm going to make a hat rack, like a hat hook thing. Because I have, like I said, all boys, lots of hats. They're just everywhere. All right, let's go in with this fur. And I don't know, then I was thinking about this project and I was like, huh. So all I'm doing with this stocking is I'm flipping it inside out a little bit. I'm trying to do the least messiest. There we go, way. So first I'm just clipping some of this, some of the backing. And then I'm going to salvage what I don't have to, you know, cut, right? I'm going to use this edge here so I don't have to cut it or anything. So, you know, obviously you can go and use fur, you know, you can go buy it from the store. In fact, now they have fur ribbon. It's, I saw it in the Hobby Lobby. You know, you can get it that way, so you don't have to have all of this. But I had this stocking from last year. I also got this on clearance. I think I paid like $3 for this thing. So this is if you're a gnome maker, and if well, if you're a gnome maker, you're probably already thinking about those kinds of things. But you know, if you're not and you want to do some projects, like I think it's cool, you know, to just remake it with stuff like this. Okay, now this might be hairy, y'all, but it is what it is. We're just gonna have to go in and do it. I was gonna see if it could rip. Okay, all right, it is. I feel like that's gonna be less messy if I rip it. Okay, let me rip it. I'm doing it over my trash can. Okay. All right, yeah, okay. Hey, we did get a lot of fur. I love it. You love the crackle look? Hey, Lori, what are you doing, lady? Oh, thanks for all the sprinkles. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you. Hey, Aunt Lisa, what's up? It would hurt your feelings to cut that tree skirt. Oh, oh. Oh. Aunt Lisa, what you doing on this Sunday? We're making a gnome out of a fence picket. All right, and now I'm gonna go up this way. Okay, maybe not. Okay, okay. Oh, I can see the mess. I can see it. It's coming. It's coming, but it's all right. There we go. There we go. All right, now we're cooking with peanut oil. All right. Hey, y'all, we didn't really have that much mess. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm going to start choking in a second. No, I'm just teasing, but it's not that bad. Okay, look, so we did do all right. Oh, first time watcher. Hi, who is it? Hi, Deb. Follow from West Virginia. I'm in Maryland, close to Virginia on the shore. All right, so I don't want his beard quite this long, and I do want it a little bit jagged. So we're going to have to still work on this, and maybe I spoke too soon. We'll see, but let's roll it up. And then I want him to have 2 little feet down here with just like little black lumps. So this is what he's going to look like. And then we have his little nose. So see what we're going for? Now I haven't beat him up yet. Whoops. Okay. All right. Let's go in and let's start. I want to wax up his nose because I feel like it's just a little bit too natural, I guess you would say. So I have some wax. So just some little things like that. Hi, Crafty Sarah. So yeah, those of you that are just coming in, my name is Heather, Velvet and Vines Design. I am normally on here messing with some flowers and some bougie ribbon, but you all, I love a DIY and I love a thrift upcycle. Love it. I also love messing with any kind of like old furniture or things like that and repurposing it. So this is from the Habitat for Humanity. It's just a fence picket. Just a fence picket, y'all. I lucked out that the top of it is pretty cute. And we are going to turn it into a fall gnome. And with that fence picket, I am using a stocking from the clearance section of Hobby Lobby after Christmas ended last year. We're using that for the fur, so we're reusing something. And other than that, let's see, what else are we using? Some stencils, some paint. I have a little wood tag that we're going to make for the top with a Thanksgiving napkin. So very easy. Or fall, we'll say fall napkin. All right, so there, I took it from this kind of bright natural to a more, all right, let's go in and start gluing his sides. Okay. Now when I do the brim of his hat, y'all, if I can think to look up at comments. Don't let me forget to leave a little section because I want to put a little, you know, sprig of something coming out of his head. It wouldn't be something I make, right? If it didn't have some kind of a floral. I mean, come on, right? Thrifting is your thing. Hey, Lori, what are you doing? What am I using for the beard? So the beard is actually a Christmas stocking. What did I do with the rest of it? It was a Christmas stocking that I got for like $1 at Hobby Lobby when all the Christmas stuff went on sale at like 90%. Yeah. What is it that got on this? Did I set it down in the paint? Hold on a second, guys. Baby wipe. Baby wipe. What did I do with my baby wipes? Ha! Baby wipe. I don't want him to look like he's got a zit on his nose. I mean, if we got to go there, we will, but there. It looks better now. A little bit better. Yeah, I must have gotten him in a little bit of paint. Sorry about that. All right, so let's go ahead and put the nose. I'm just going to set it there. I'm not going to glue it yet. So what I did for the brim, I'm not going to glue it on yet, but I'm going to show you what I have. It's just some fabric. I've been working with this fabric since Easter. I used it for a carrot because it was orange, right? So I thought this is perfect for fall. So I just took a strip and I hot glued, like a hemmed, hot glued a band, and that's going to be his little hat. So once we let this finish drying and distress it, that's going to be his little brim to his hat. And then I took strips, y'all, so we're not even going to use like real wired ribbon. What the what? Those that know me are probably like, is that Heather? Did somebody take over her body? I'm doing a fabric bow, y'all. We're going to do a messy bow for the top here with a little wooden button for the middle. Y'all, we're going cute. We're going cute. Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm so excited. Okay. Let's keep gluing. Now, like I said, with the... I don't want it this long. I don't want him to necessarily be ZZ top. You know what I mean? This is going to be messy. But I do want it uneven, if that makes sense. All right, let's see if I can make this happen. Oh, this is going to be a hot mess. But it's okay. Okay, not terrible. Not terrible. Not terrible. Okay. Let's finish gluing this on. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, I gotta wipe my nose because all that fur is making my nose run, y'all. All right, let me hold this part up. Oh, I forgot about his nose. So this is what his nose will be like. So that's where we're going with it, okay? All right, let's keep working. All right, let me feel where we're at here. Let's give it a little hit of heat, so we can get this part over with and distress it. ZZ Top. Yeah, girl. We don't want no ZZ Top. She's got legs. This one's like, I've got pumpkin. Oh, I can't sing, y'all, but I'm here to have a good time. Are you loving this, Carol? How are you doing? You got an extra day off tomorrow. You don't have to go to the bank tomorrow. Nice, nice. New from California. Hi, Diane. New from California. I am great. Thanks for asking. Hi, Jan. Yes, me too, Maria. Most of it to me is the hunt. Most of it's the hunt. Just like finding something and you're like, Yeah, no? Am I right? If I'm not right, don't tell me. All right. All right, let's let that, what do I want to say? Use my words, Heather. Cool off. Let's let that cool off. All right, let's go in and let's do our tag for a hot second while that's kind of cooling off, and we'll just let it do its thing. So what I have here is, I love it like Christmas time, after Christmas time actually, the sales and stuff like that. A lot of these tags in Walmart and Dollar Tree and stuff like that, they go unbought, or sometimes the Dollar Tree you can get them before they sell out and they're only $1. So I buy them, I love them, but I like to remake them, not just use them for Christmas tags. So this is one I had. It had something about Santa on it, and I've painted it both sides white. And we're gonna go in with this napkin that I got from the Hobby Lobby, just a cute little napkin. We're gonna decoupage it on the tag so that we can kind of hang it from his hat on the top. So think of this as like, how I saw it is, this is like the pom-pom on the top of his hat, right up here, this part here. And so I want to hang a little hat from, or a tag from it, and then this is where the fabric bow is going to go. So that's kind of what's in my mind. Thanks, Cindy. Thanks. All right, so to make this easy, I did bring some tape, didn't I? I can never get both of the layers off, so I normally have to depend on a piece of tape to help me out. For those of you that can do it, I admire you. I just can't. I need help most of the time. All right, was it just one ply? Oh, maybe it was just one ply. Doesn't that look like there's another ply on there? All right, maybe it's one ply. Okay. We'll take you off because you're a hazard. All right, my nose is still running from all the fur. Okay, so I was gonna say that ruins my idea because I want the sunflowers. I want the pumpkin to kind of fall off, and I want the sunflowers on here because I have a sunflower that I'm thinking about stenciling on the white part of his hat. And so that's what I want to go with. All right, so I like to use DuraClear for my decoupaging medium. So that's what I'm gonna do. You love the napkin? Yeah, Hobby Lobby. And so let's see, it's $5.99, and the fall stuff is 40% off, right? Yeah, I think it's 40% off. I just washed my brushes. Ooh, did you see that? That has a little bit of a film. I must not have done a good job washing them. Use another one. I must have used that for some wax or something. All right, and then I'm just gonna cut this out. Whoop. Careful not to cut myself, because that would happen. And I'm going to Mod Podge, or well, DuraClear over the top, and then we're going to set this to the side to dry. And then what I'll do is I'll take my sander and I'll sand the edges off once it dries. So now we have a little bit more. Little bit more. So I'm going to set this to the side because I've got my fans going. So this is what we've got, and then we'll sand off these edges off of the little tag. So it'll be cute on there, right? Great. All right. My nose is still running because of the fur. Oh. All right. This, I feel like, is nice and cooled off now, so let's get to work on this. So I just have my little hand piece, and I just want to rough this up. And so all the places that I had that Vaseline, you see how it's lifting up the paint there? And there we go. So it just kind of chippied it up. So I'm going to use my baby wipe. Oops. Get some of that residue off. This is a little bit of a gumpy paint, but that's all right there because we're going over that with fabric. All right, so let's make the brim and put his nose on. All right. So here we have his nose. I'm going to put the fabric down first. Now, I'm going to try to remind myself not to glue this part right here because I want to stick in a couple of florals and things like that. Just, you know, a little, not a whole lot. Just a little goodness, right? Just a little goodness. Hi, Nessa. What's up, lady? I was watching your replays while I was preparing. Get my Nessa time in. What's up? What are you doing on this Sunday of a holiday weekend? Tomorrow I still have, I hope I'm not the only one here that's done this. I still have a couple of things to get for my kids tomorrow. Ow. Hot. Just a couple, just a little couple of somethings, or just, you know, nothing major, but I gotta do it. All right, and now let's do his nose. You're confused. Is the fuzzy his hat or his beard? Lori, the fuzzy is his beard. The top is his hat. Yeah, the fuzzy is his beard. He's not hanging upside down. Think of him very ZZ Top-ish, Lori. Very, very ZZ Top-ish. So this is like the band to his hat. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it all together for you. This is like the band to his hat. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get these sides here. This is how I hem things. Hot glue. Okay. All right. So let me show this. All right. So this is his hat. Okay. And we're going to make like a little messy bow. It's going to be smaller than this, but just try it. Use your imagination. Going to be a messy bow, smaller here, right? That's going to be like the pom-pom of his hat, right? We're going to do a little sunflower here if we've got enough time. Like stencil a little sunflower here so it brings it all together. And then we're going to put little round things here for his feet. And then that will be him. And then that way, if you did the round things for his feet, if you had him as a porch setter, you could have it like this with a candle. It looks like his little feet is holding the candle. Okay, let's get there though. Hold on. I went to the punchline. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we've done the sides and the hat. All right. I want to do this stencil. I really think it'll make the sunflowers on the tag make sense. Which, by the way, what did I do with my tag? Oh, here it is. Oh gosh, bless me. All right, I really want to do the sunflower stencil. You got me. Yeah, you picking up what I'm putting down. I love it. All right. Oh, I have another first time. Hi, Jackie. Thanks. I love that you're here and I love that you're enjoying it. I typically live on the edge of hot mess and sometimes creative. You know, I'm all over the place. But I love animals. I'm a boy mom, and I love just having fun and letting loose and enjoying the moment. And yeah, so I hope that you like what my page. All right, so I just have a car, help me out here, car wash sponge, because my girl Misty with Crafty Farmers, that's what she told me to do and get, and so I did it, and then there you go. And I'm just using some brown, what color did I pick up? Nutmeg. And it's just the folk art matte paint. Now I like it to look like it's distressed and old, so my stencil, I never go in like really hard with this really thick look. I mean, unless I need to, right? But for the most part, I do it so it looks a little more aged. And I feel like what we're making here, that kind of goes, right? All right, a little bit more. Yeah, for those of you that are new and joining me, I hope you like it and I hope you follow. And if you want my live notifications, I am set up with the, oh, I thought I messed up. I didn't. It's where we distressed. I was like, oh, did you see my face? Did you see my face? It's like utter disappointment, like, oh, no, it's the distress. Woo. All right, but I am set up with the exclamation point notify. So all one exclamation point notify, it's all lowercase. And you can get my live notifications. So look, now let's get our sunflower tag on. So let's get the edges of this off. It'll be fun to do the other side of this, the Christmas side. So for those of you that joined in later too, I was saying the other side of this, I'm going to make it so it's a dual side, and this side's fall and that side's Christmas. So same concept, right? So I have the other side started with a base coat. All right, so there we have our tag. And make a little hole here. All right, let's go in with this. Let's see, what do I have? I have 10 minutes left. All right, so this is our tag. How cute is that? All right, let's leave that over to the side. So when we get our bow and stuff on, we can do that. All right, now let's do our bow. So I got a good head start. I must know myself too well. Now, what I wanted to do is incorporate, I do have some of this ribbon that I love to use in a lot of the coastal pieces that I do actually, because it reminds me a lot of like boat rope. So we're gonna incorporate that in here, just a little bit, in with the strips of fabric. So all I've got is my bow dabber here. For those of you that, I usually make hand bows, but I have this bow dabber because when I'm making bows that are really thick, it helps me with my hands and it not cramp up. So I've already started. I took the same fabric that I made as bandwidth and I've just ripped up strips like this. And I have 2 layers of a 2-loop bow with a little bit of a tail. So I'm gonna do the same thing. So got a little bit of a tail. Now I don't have to twist this ribbon, but usually when you have fabric like that, you have to twist it in order to get the pretty side facing the right way. But I'm lucky enough with this ribbon, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I got a little layer of that. Let's go back with some fabric. Let's do this one more time. So this is what I mean, where you have to twist it, get the opposite side facing you to make the little bow. There you go. So when you bring it back over, so you do a pinch and a twist. Pinch, twist, pinch, twist. Say that a couple times. All right, and I'm gonna do one more of the Here it is. I was like, where's my ribbon? Hi, Jennifer. Wish she's crafty. I was just talking about you earlier. One of the friends here said that she's in Las Vegas. I said, Jennifer's in Las Vegas. I loved your pumpkin yesterday in the bundt pan. I love bundt pans. One of my most favorite cakes ever to eat is a pineapple upside down cake, and I love it and I like to cook it in a bundt pan. So a little information about me. All right, I'm going to use just my twine. I'm going to lift this up, and we're just going to tie this off with the twine. And then that way, when I glue it down, it'll be easy. Because the twine and the glue and all the things. Okay. So I just tied it in a knot on the back. And then this is our little messy fabric bow. And I have a button to go in the middle of it. So that's our little messy bow. We can trim off these tails, things like that. All right, so I want this to go here. Let's move this out of the way so you can see where we're at. See where we're at on time. Okay, we got 7 minutes. All right, we can get the stencils out of the way. All right. Might not get to see me do his feet, but in all honesty, all the amazing painters you've seen this weekend, you probably don't want to see me do semicircles. But that's what I am going to make him have feet. It's going to make it make sense, right? And I am going to paint them with this dark brown. And I'm just going to do 2 kind of semicircle mounds, if that's how you can envision. But anyway, let's keep going for sake of time. So let's put this up here. Let's glue this on. And then I have some buttons to go in the middle. Are the replays posted from yesterday? You missed a lot of them. Laura, yes, I do believe so. If you look up in the the description of my live, I have a link to the actual group. And if you go to the group and you see the featured section at the top, make sure it's expanded for you so that you can see all of the videos. But that's where all of them are. You can just follow that whole featured section. You don't even have to scroll through the feed. And if you don't see it, it just means you've collapsed the featured section. So there's a little tiny like hint of an arrow, you know, just the V part of the arrow. Just click on it and it'll expand it for you. Okay? I hope that helps. Yeah, a lot of times they like to be sneaky and hide that featured section on us. And I'm like, hey, hey. All right. Let's see where we're at with time. We have 5 more minutes. Now look, if you are someone that stamps or does any of those, can do the Cricut, you could have done like sweater weather, it's fall, y'all, happy fall. You could have done anything you wanted to on this tag. I just, I'm not that artsy, so I went with a napkin, y'all. That's about the best I got. All right, so this is gonna hang up here. This little tag. There we go. Let me kind of tie this around. There we go. So, I don't know, here, let's go like this. There we go. So this is what we have going on. This is our little gnome out of a fence post, right? So we have our little gnome beard. He's got a little shaggy beard. We are gonna do his feet. I'm not gonna have time here, but we are gonna do his feet. I'm gonna do his feet in just brown. And then, like you could have this on your porch. You could do like a candle between his feet like this, once his feet are done. You could do so many different things. And now this is fall, so I'm going to do it so when I flip it over, this is going to be Christmas. So stay tuned for that part, right? But go, when you go to your Habitat for Humanity and you go thrifting and things like that and you see old pieces of wood, I always think of my friend Miss Lisa from Choose Joy Crafts when she says all the time, look at something for not what it is, but what it can be. And she is absolutely right. So find something that you can upcycle, recycle. I love this. So there's a little closer look to the little gnome. So this is from a Christmas stocking, just some fabric that I had left over from Easter, y'all. A little wood tag that was Christmas clearance, but we made it into fall, and we stenciled on a sunflower and then fabric bow with a button at the top. So I think it's pretty cute. All right, I've had a lot of fun. So I love these events because it makes me think outside of my box, right? Like I said, I am a wreath maker and swags and things like that for home decor and holiday decor, and you know, playing with ribbons and flowers are really natural, but I love coming back to the things that got me started in all of this in the first place and gave me the bug, the crafting bug, right? To overspend in Hobby Lobby and have a mess all the time and constantly want to be in this room working on something even when I have a sink full of dishes and laundry to be done and weeds to pull, but I'm still in here. So thank you for spending this Sunday of Labor Day weekend with me. I really appreciate it. I love kicking it off today. So we have crafters going all day long for the second day of DIY. So make sure that you're joined, all things vintage and thrifted. Make sure you're checking out all of those creators, all the replays from the last few days. And y'all, I've had a great time being here. I hope those that are new to me want to follow. And yes, thanks friends. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope I inspired you to do something now with a fence picket. So I hope I get to see some pictures of that. Y'all know I love that kind of stuff. So, all right. Thanks so much. Oh, thank you, Janice. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Yes, rather craft. I don't want to clean nothing. I did make beds this morning. So anyway, all right, Joy, thank you. Christine, thank you. All right, I'm going to let you go. The next crafter will be on in just one moment. You'll just need to refresh your page and check it out. Tracy, thank you for everything you do and for allowing me to be a part of it again. I really appreciate it. So, and for all of you for being here. Hi, Lisa. I am speaking to you. Yes, I'm speaking to you. Lisa with Choose Joy Crafts. That's why I say, see it for what it is. Wait, see it for what it can be, not what it is. Yeah, that's what I said. I saw you when I was doing this the whole time. I was thinking of you. I had you in my head, you know. So, all right, y'all. You have a fantastic day and enjoy all the rest of the crafting and leave that dish in the sink. See y'all. Take care.